And you're listening to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. And I'm Mark Sherry here this week with Mistress Miriam. And you just heard Like Lavender Rain by Paul Rocha. Before that, Forevermore by Andy Wrba. And starting off, we had Weeds and Wildflowers by Parsonsfield. So Like Lavender Rain, Paul Rocha, we just heard that. That was smooth tune to me. I love that, his vocals on that. And it's just, to me, that's sort of a great song for stressful times, soothing music.
It sure is. I'm stressed lately, and Paul, he tends to de-stress me because he has the humor, but he also has this type of music. He lived in Northampton, was very much part of the scene for 25 years. He's currently living in Rhode Island, but really just a fantastic musician. I love, love, love Paul to death. A great musician, great guy too.
And he's got a lot of variety in what he does too, because we played one of his tunes a couple of months ago called Baby Adolf, which is a hilarious tune. So I recommend everybody check that out too. It's definitely worthwhile. And before that, we had Forevermore by Andy Wrba.
Yeah, Andy is a very interesting musician. He's out of the Berkshires. He's a native of Berkshire County, and he's a fixture of the musical community. He founded the Berkshire Jazz Collective in 2021, and he showcases talent like we do, and the diversity of multiple local artists creating music and projects that support the Berkshires and beyond, kind of like we do, local music. And just so you know, too, you can catch Andy starting in the summer every Wednesday. This is very cool. At the Wheatley, forgive me. I live in Hampshire County, at the Wheatley in Lenox, Massachusetts, at 6 p.m. with Benny Cohn and Connor Meehan, which sounds like a really fun show. This is a more mellow tune of his, but there's a lot of range, and certainly if you listen to the music that he supports and that he plays other artists, there is also a lot of range. I just think he's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. And we started off that block with, I guess, more of a real upbeat tune, Weeds and Wildflowers by Parsonsfield. I really love that tune, and I love those guys. They are actually in our Essential Western New England Songbook with another great tune. And they have so many tunes that I just think are just super. And they've been around the area. They started in Connecticut at UConn, and then moved up once they, I guess, got signed to Signature Sounds Recording in Northampton. They moved up to the Northampton area and lived around the area in Leverett, and now I think they're out in the Boston area. But this tune is just so fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. They're great. I wish we could see them soon. No upcoming dates. Please come back.
Yeah, they have their vocals and harmonies are so superb. They're so polished and smooth. They're just an interesting, band to watch too. They have a lot of unique things about them. They play this, I guess it's a little organ that's back from like the 1800s or something like that. It's from as part of their show. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I've never seen them. I'd love to see that. I love a funky old instrument.
So Miriam, what are we starting out with our next block?
We are starting this block with Relatable by Tenaya Taylor.